Hey there you guys, welcome back. Today we're going to look at the Lithops. We have this is the living rock garden that I made. I'm going to change this, I think, in the summertime, maybe in the springtime. I'm finding that I like the pot. I don't like that there's no drainage. As you remember when we planted it, I don't water these things enough, and it's for fear that I don't have any drainage, so if I water them normally, I feel like it's going to pool down below, and that's an absolute no-no when it comes to lithops. I know that I've gotten a lot of you into growing these, which is fantastic, and you guys seem to be growing them a lot better than I've been growing them recently. I'll bring you a little bit closer in a few minutes, and I'll show you that I've had some casualties in this beautiful little rock garden. You'll also notice that there's some shriveling going on. That is from lack of water. I literally go months without watering it, and because I don't water it a lot when I do water it, lithops like to have a decent drenching of water to absorb all of that water up into their system, but then they don't want to be watered for quite some time. They are really, really good at reserving their water and using it when they need it. This one here, the split rock, is a little bit different than a regular lithops. This one holds on to more of its leaves, whereas the lithops will put out a new set of leaves and then the old ones shrivel up. It's their life cycle, where this one will continually create new ones and the old ones stay there. So it's harder to read than these guys. So anyway, let's look at these seedlings as well. Do you remember when we planted these a long time ago? I should bring the camera a little bit closer rather than hold everything up and have everything spill out. They're still in that same seed tray. Can you believe that? I think I've been saying that I'm going to repot this for at least a year. Some of you say, hold on. They actually grow better when they're crowded like this. And some of you have been saying, wait until they're bigger, and some people are saying don't even bother. But it's not that they're close together that bothers me. It's that the tray that it's in is maybe 1.5 inches deep, and as you can see, the soil isn't very deep. So the poor things probably are in maybe 1 centimeter of soil, and they're starting to get a good size. So I'll bring the camera down a little bit closer. I'll angle it down. And I'll also take some still photos of these for the end of the video so that you can see a close-up view. I know that me trying to get in, the focus doesn't really work, but when I do still photos, you'll see it much better than I can show it with a regular camera, or with the video camera. Wow, I can't get my words out. They're just all stuck in there. They don't come out. So anyway, come on in closer. Focus. So as you can see here, I'll get a chopstick rather than my finger. I'll try to... These things are... maybe about the larger ones, maybe about this one is about 1 centimeter across. It's getting to be a good size. This one is getting up there too. I love how they're like little paintings, and this is what got me interested in lithops in the beginning. Is every single one of them seems to be its own little individual. It's got its own little markings. You can probably even name these things because they all look so different. They're really, really cool. This was a mix. I can't remember what varieties was in this mix, but they're so fascinating. Soon, like I said, I'm going to be repotting these, and I'll take you along with me when I do that. These have been growing fantastic. And what I've been doing with watering... Let me try to get that in frame. And I've just been taking my water bottle. This is a spray any direction water bottle, so it's got the thing is on a hose, like a piece of aquarium tubing. So I can spray this thing upside down if I wanted to, and it works. So when I'm trying to get in there, I just give a really good mist whenever I do it. And I water this maybe once a month. Just give it a really good go. And it loves it. It's in a nice sunny window. There's not a lot of soil in here, so it dries out really, really quickly. And I think that's why I could give it a really, really good mist more frequently. And then sometimes if I think that it's been dry and I don't want to give it a full watering, I just go in and give it a couple of good blasts, and we're good to go. So I'll bring you in a little bit closer, and I'll show you some still photos of that at the end, like I said. And we're gonna look at this guy, the split rock. Oh, it starts with a P. I can't really think of it right now. Many of you are growing this. This one grows a little bit differently. It's not a Lithops, and as you can see, it's got the leaves down at the bottom, and then this is the next growth, and then the next growth. These ones don't treat them the same as a Lithops. You don't want to have these ones completely die and let this one grow. You know what I'm saying? With the Lithops, you want to not water until these secondary leaf sections are completely dried up and shriveled, because it's taking the moisture from the old leaves and utilizing that. And then once they're dried up and just solid and gross and dry and brown and yucky, then you'll start watering. As you can see, there's a little bit of wilting going on. I don't know whether you can see that, a little bit of withering. The plant itself is still firm, so it's not a question of getting too much water and the root is dying. This is definitely underwatering. So this morning I went through and I gave it a good drink, and I was worried the whole time I did it, but I'm like, well, it's shriveling up anyway, so hopefully in a few hours these will plump back up. I'll keep you posted, and yeah. So anyway, I'll show you some still photos now, and good luck with your Lithops. I know that you've all tried to, well, not all of you, but many of you have tried to grow your own living gardens, and some of them are looking beautiful. I love how creative you are with the choice of containers, and how you have them all aligned in there with stones and other interesting things. Some of you do such a beautiful job. Kudos to you. Anyway, happy growing, everyone, and enjoy the slideshow. Just, I don't know, sometimes this is in packed up sphagnum moss, and Cattleyas like a drier environment, so it probably is to do with some root stress. Perhaps it was overwatered and roots started dying.